I want to particularly thank Nick Lemasters, my good friend at Cherry Creek. Nick goes back a long way. Yes, I spend a lot of Wellington's money here in Cherry Creek, but more than that, Nick Lemasters and Lisa Hersling. You remember Lisa? When we first started putting this exhibit together, had so much to do with the broader community really accepting and getting an education about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And part of that was, as Dr. King, who was one of the greatest orators, if not the greatest orator in the world, is because he had said, we do not make history, history makes us. And so it's made each one of us in our own stories be able to do the things that we do in our own ways, our own talents, our own education, our own presentations to make the world better. And so when this exhibit first started in Cherry Creek, we had gone to what was Dr. King's background and his experiences here in Denver. And so we started collecting photographs and history, and knowing that Dr. King had been here at New Hope Baptist Church. We went to Reverend Peters, and they had all of these collections of pictures of Dr. King. I remember Dr. M.C. Williams, who was the pastor of our church then at New Hope. I remember when they adopted Pepper and Michael. And Dr. King came to New Hope Baptist Church for what most people who are Baptists know as Men's Day. Do any of you know what Men's Day is? I remember Men's Day when I was about 10 and 11, because that was the time that Dr. King came. And when he came, the men would take all of the center of the sanctuary, and the women would take the sides, and then the children would be over, like, you know, over here somewhere. And Dr. King was there at New Hope Baptist Church. And the very first time that he heard the beautiful song, "Then My Living Shall Not Be in Vain," was at New Hope Baptist Church. Mrs. Anna Lee, and she liked to be called Anna and not Anna. Mrs. Anna Lee Williams sang that song for Dr. King, and that's where he got that song, which he said was really the statement of him and his life. Then my living should not be in vain if I can help somebody. And so he got that right here in Denver and in Colorado.